Hi there, welcome to Unity Insights, a dedicated channel for beginners focused on teaching Unity. Today's video will be very helpful and informative if you are planning to improve your Unity UI skills. For those who are new to this channel, myself Somnath Chaudhary and I am a professional Unity developer. If you are struggling to understand button component, then I would recommend to check out the video mentioned in the I button as well as in the description. There I have explained the button properties with examples. In Unity, text is one of the important but easy to use component. Whether you are planning to show scores, leaderboards or anything in text, then you can consider using TextMeshPro Text. It will give you a high quality text for both 2D and 3D, and it's very easy to use and customize. Come, let's see in the Unity editor how to create a text, their properties, import font, create font asset, rich text, and toward the end of the video, I'll write a script and will show you how to change text, color and font size, etc. It's really very easy to create a text. What we can do, we can right click in the hierarchy, go under UI and select TextMeshPro Text. So by default it will create a canvas and a event system. If you already have a canvas, you can just select right click on the canvas and then select your TextMeshPro so that it could be child of your canvas. Now if you see the TextMeshPro, if you select the object, then you will see here there's a component, a transform, canvas renderer and TextMeshPro, right? So in this TextMeshPro you have the text to enter. Here you can change your text whatever you want. For example, if I put hello world, so it will appear immediately. Okay. And next to that there is an option for, there is a checkbox to right to left, right? If you click on it, now you can see your text has reverted, showing right to left. So here, if based on your requirement, you can select this one. Next comes the text style. You have various styles here, like H1 and other styles, quote, link, title, and so many other options are there which can show you what kind of text you want, what's your text style should be. Next, the main setting comes. Here first thing comes your font asset. In my previous video I have shown you how to create a font asset. Okay, so here I already have one. If you remember, I have created the font asset for fan cake. So this is the text and you have to create the SDF file. Once you drag and drop here, then your text will automatically change based on your font asset. And in your font asset there is a material preset. So as of now I think for this asset it's only one, but there are few font assets which has like multiple. So based on your requirement you can change the material. Now the basic thing comes, like you can make your font bold or italic or underline, okay, then strike through. All these options are there to make it like all small, all capital, and capital. The first character of the word should be big and the remaining should be small, right? Size should be small, but it should all should be capital. That's how this SC does. Next is your font size. It's very easy to understand. Like if you increase the font size, you can see your font size is increasing, right? And there is a yellow border around it which shows like beyond this border, if it goes, it should go to next line. So that's how this font asset you can utilize. If you make this auto size on, that means your font will auto size based on your this yellow area, right? If I try to make some more, hello world, this is my text. Now you can see it is trying to fit within this yellow area, correct? So it is auto resizing, the font size getting changed automatically based on your text size. Okay, this is how it works. Let me revert it to again the hello world simple one. Then the comes the vertex color, which is like the font color. You can change it to any color based on your requirement. Okay, so you can select and change based on your requirement. Now there is an option for color gradient. Color gradient, what it does, it gives a color for 4 different corners. Okay, for example, the first option is a color preset. If you already have a color preset, you can just assign it. Okay, clicking this circle, and to create a preset, what you can do, you can go at the top under asset, then hover on create, and under TextMeshPro there is a color gradient. You can select this one color gradient setting will automatically appear here. Now here you have an option for single, horizontal, vertical and 4 corners. So let's see from 4 corners. So this is your 4 different corners. This is top left, top right, bottom left and bottom right. Okay, let's change it to some color different for all 4 corners, so that we can see in our text how it appearing. Okay, let's say something. Okay, so I have different color. Now you can select the text, select the circle, and you can select the asset. Now you can see here your font is much more colorful based on your this font assets, I mean 4 colors. Okay, now you have an option here to change it to different colors like horizontal, vertical, 4 and single. Okay, just keep in mind, whatever you are doing changes here, it will get changed here as well, right? If I change this color to somewhere more darker red, okay, now you can see it is like more darker at the top left corner, and here also it got updated. Okay, so keep in mind. So here under single it will have only one color, which is like top left, whatever you have selected. Then if you see horizontal, then you can change your color to somewhere light. So you will see left side it is more red, right side it is like toward white, which is the end color. And you can change it to vertical as well, where the top color should be red and the bottom color you can change it to anything others. Okay, so this is how this 4 color works. Okay, color gradation. Let me change it to single, or let me just turn it off. And okay, so there is another option. Let me change it to 4 color again and change it to some different color for this text. Okay, and somewhere blue or purple or something. Okay, now there is option for override tags. Okay, so your TextMeshPro, it supports a rich tag. That means the HTML tag. So if I make it, suppose color left column B, and then right, and at the end if I change color equals to double quote maybe red, now you can see the color got changed. Now if you just say override this tag, that means it will not take this tag as a input, so it will directly show whatever color you have here. So that this is why this override tag is used, you can utilize. So your all HTML whatever tag you have put here, that will be overwritten by these colors. Okay. Okay. Now in that case I can turn it off, and okay, that's fine. I can change it to some, again revert back. Now comes the spacing option. So for each character, how much space you want from this H and E, there is a like small gap, right? You can, if you want, you can change that to some distance, right? So there is a character distance. So for each letter, what should be the distance? Okay, that's how it works. And the word means between 2 words, how the distance should be. If I make it 10, now you can see the word moved a little bit. If I make it like little more, you can see changed a bit. Okay, so this is for the word spacing. Okay, now if you have multiple lines, for example, if I copy and press enter, put it once again, and then if you change this line option to something, now you see that gap between these 2 lines got increased a bit. Okay, So these all measurements are in EM. EM is like one format for font. So 1 EM is equals to 16 pixel. Okay, that you can keep in mind, or you can Google it if you have any doubt. And this paragraph is for like if you have multiple paragraph, what should be the gap between two paragraphs. So for that you can utilize this paragraph spacing. Okay, to demo the paragraph thing, let me zoom it out and put it little up so that you can see it. I've copied some text from internet, and now I can show you the paragraph how it changes. So if I change it to anything like 100, now you can see between two paragraphs the gap become like 100. Okay, so this is how the paragraph spacing works. Next comes the alignment. The first one is the left alignment, where all the left side would be aligned. Next one is the center alignment. You can see the changes here. That means it is center aligned. Next is right aligned. After that it comes to justified, where all the text will try to match up the this yellow area, right? And after that it comes flush. Flush is something like it will all the even the last line also will try to match up the width of this yellow box. And then the geometry is something similar to this center alignment. Okay, so this is all about alignment. And here if you have the up alignment, middle alignment, that means wherever your pivot is, the text should be the middle alignment. And it is the bottom alignment. You can see here this is the pivot here, and my text is gone up from my because of my bottom alignment. Next property is wrapping. So where it will tell whether your text should be wrapped or it should be in a single line. So if I disable this wrapping, now you can see my text is out of the box and all. So I have two paragraphs, so that's why it came into two lines. So wrapping will not wrap the text within this yellow area. Okay. And then it comes overflow like options. Okay, so by default it will be overflow, and if you see ellipsis, that means after this text, okay, there will be triple dot. Okay, that means to be continued. So to show this kind of effect, you can see use ellipsis, or you can use truncate, like to show the text within this yellow area, and after that whatever is there it will not be seen. So if I try to go up and try to make it like 700, I can see it become little more. The text you can see little more because I changed my width. Okay, so yeah, there are a few other options. You can just experiment each one of them how it works. And this horizontal and vertical mapping also you can experiment. Now the here comes the text texture, I mean the material, I mean to say. So here what you can do underlay, right? Now if I click and expand, I can see here is my color. Let's see how it changes to 0 or increase something. If I go very near, now you can see there's an effect comes from this text. So this is kind of like giving you a 3D effect, right? If I change it to something, you can see XY option. This is like which side you want, and the softness, like as of now it is like very sharp. If you want this shadow, if you want to make it like little soft, you can see how if I'm changing how these edges are becoming soft. Okay, and also you can utilize, let's see the color, if I have anything to do with that. You can use the bevel option, how it works. Let's see, outer bevel. Okay, can't see much difference though. Need to just keep experimenting these things, like how these values you can utilize. Okay, but one thing, if you change any of these properties, whatever text you have, wherever you are using the same this pancake text, all will get changed. Okay, So even for the glow, if I click here to expand, let's say unexpand these things, and glow color is here green. Okay, if I zoom in very much, now you can see there's a glow, and it will tell you how much radius or something you want. So around the text, what kind of. So if I can change it to somewhere red or maybe blue, okay, this is to change the color. Okay, then inner circle, how much you want. That means there's a color around this text. Okay. So you can play around with this values, how much glow or how much power you want. So this is all about this text properties and all. Now you can utilize a font as well. I mean to say the icons as well for your text. So for that I have downloaded this social circle, this icon. Okay, so this is a font which has all the icons. What I can do, I can just import the icons. So if I have this social circle, inside that OTF file is there. Let me go under my, where's my font? Okay, font folder is here. Let me drag and drop it under this font. That's it. Now social circle came here as a font. Now I need to make it as a font asset. For that I need to go to Window, TextMeshPro Font Asset Creator. Now drag and drop that asset, font asset, and generate font atlas. Okay, now you can see all this came, and in the bottom you can just save it as at the same place. I'm happy with the name, so I can. So this is my font asset created. So for example, if I duplicate this one, okay, this is, I say, icon. Okay, I'll remove all the text here, and here I'll drag and drop this circle asset. Okay, now if I click on this circle asset, under this you will be able to see this character table, right? So here you can see your Unicode as well as your UTF. So you can use any of these to use as an icon. So Unicode, in the sense, like if you have seen here, for each character there's a Unicode, right? So for example, this capital A, the Unicode is 0x41, okay, for B 0x42, and so on. So you can go to this website and you can check it out, or if, you can simply Google and check it out for Unicode for each character, each letter. Now let's see how to use this font icon. Now I have dragged and dropped here, and my icon, where it is, let me push it up a little bit and try to put the A. Okay, here I put as A text, but here you can see this is the icon appeared. So this is how, if I put capital A, and the different icon appeared. So it all defined in your font. Okay, so that means this 0x41, which is like A, capital A, which is like 0x41. That's why this, while pressing capital A, this icon is appearing. You can use this as well. Okay, slash U0041. Let me show you how it works. Like if I put front slash U0041, now you can see that same icon appeared here. So you can use any of these two, either Unicode or UTF-16 value. So whenever you are creating a new text file, let me create one more to show you. By default, the font asset comes as a Liberation Sans, right? So if you want to change this default font, what you need to do, you need to go under Edit, then Project Setting, and under this TextMeshPro setting, you can select whichever text font you want, right? Font asset. So for example, if I want my Pancake to be my default font, so I have selected here, and now I can close it, and let me create one more time UI font asset, and now you can see this new asset, it became Pancake as a default text. Now to change your text or any text property via script, what you need to do, you need to write a script for that. Okay, in my case what I am planning, let me hide all of this. So this is my text. Okay, so I'll create one button. So whenever I click that button, the text should change. Okay. For that, let me quickly create a button first. UI under then TextMeshPro. It's a button. Let me put it little down, and this text, let me make it center aligned. Okay. So this is my text. Whenever I click on the button, my text should change. Okay, text or any other text property. So for that, let me write a script. So I already have a script for UI manager. Let me utilize this only. To change any TextMeshPro property, first you need to import the tmpro directive here. Okay. After that only we will be able to change any TextMeshPro related stuff. For example, here if I'm using public TextMeshPro UGUI, okay, this is for text, and then I'll say text game object. Okay, that's my, I'll give a direct reference for that my text object here. And now I'll create a public function, public void maybe update text, my function name I'll keep text. Okay, that's fine. Now this text I want to change, so for that you need to paste it here, dot text. So this is a game object dot text. Then whatever text you want to enter, you can have it here. For example, I'll put update the text. Okay, that's it. I'll change it to update text. Let me go back to my Unity editor. Let the script compile. Now under my script there's an empty game object. I need to give a reference to this text, whatever text I want to use. Okay, I want to update. And under my button I need to create a on click event. So for that again I'll create on the plus icon to create event on click. Now drag and drop wherever my script is attached, and from that script, this is my UI manager, my script name, and I'll call this public function. That's it. Now let's see if I play and whenever I press the button, what happens. So if I click on the button, now whatever text I have said here to update, it updated. Okay, so here not only the text, you can change other properties as well. For example, you can change the color, font size. Okay, let's see how it works. So again I'll copy and paste it here and put color, right? And now I can use a new color for my text, and this color will have three properties, RGB. Okay, for example, each one takes a float value. Okay, R, G and B, each one takes float value. Now I want to update my text in red color. That means red should be 1, other two should be 0, 0. Okay, let's see how it works. So this is how you can change properties based on your requirement. And okay, let me play it. And if I play the button, text should update, and as well as the color, right? Now next, try to do one more thing. The last one would be, let me change the font size. Okay, font size, and it takes a if you hover on it, it takes a float value. So let me change my font size to, as of now my font size is somewhere 36, and I want to change it to probably 40. Okay, now go back. So that means my text should change, my color should change, as well as my font size. Now if I play it and see in the editor, and if I press the button, now my font size change, my text color change, as well as my text also change. So this is how you can change different properties of your text via script. Similar to UI, you can draw text for your 3D space as well. In that case, you need to right click here under 3D object. You need to select the TextMeshPro, right? And here your text will be appeared in your 3D space. So for example, if we have any hotel or restaurant and you want to show the hotel name, so you can use this text there, right? And here, if you have to change the property of this text, right, 3D text, so in that case, instead of TextMeshPro UGUI, here you need to import public TextMeshPro, right? Let's say I give a name text 3D something. Now you will be able to change the properties for this 3D text. Now let me assign it in my script. Let it compile. It's taking a little time. It's okay. And done. Okay. Now if I go for my script, now it's asking for the reference, direct reference. I can drag and drop my 3D text here. 3D space text. And like whatever we have done it for this text, we can change it for here as well. So let me quickly create a public function. Let's say, or maybe here only we can do it in this button event. So here what we can do, what's my object name, 3D text, right? As of now I'll show you only changing the text. Let's say I'll give wow text something. So whenever we press this button, this text will change, the color will change for this text, and this font size will change for this small text, UI text, and for this 3D text, 3D space text, the text will change. Okay, let's play and see how it's working. Okay, my game is running now. If I press the button, now you can see it is wow text, whatever we have mentioned in our script. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. The video might become little long, but hopefully you got some insights about text component, and I'm able to demo how to create a text field, explain their properties, and show how to write a simple script to update the text properties. Now based on your requirement, you can write your own logic for your project and update any public property of the text field. For any doubt or question, please comment down below or send me your query via email, which is displaying on the screen. Feel free to book a one-on-one discovery call if you need any guidance or mentorship. The link is displaying on the screen as well as mentioned in the description. Until next time, keep learning.